Hey Big Spring, it's Abbie from Paw Print, and I'm digging up information from students and staff about bullying, how it's approached, how individuals feel about it, and unfortunately directly being affected by it.
Bullying is definitely bad, definitely against it. I guess some people would consider it just teasing or light joking around. The people on the other end, could mean have a lot of different meanings to them. So from that perspective, if I see it, from a teacher perspective, I definitely jump in. But if I were a student and see it, that's kind of harder to do because you don't always know whether or not it's in good fun or not. But overall, if you can't say something nice, just don't say it. So.
Us as students also have to understand that anything that can come out of our mouth can hurt another person, no matter the context, no matter what you thought was right. We need to think before we speak.
I think that a lot of the bullying that happens at Big Spring actually happens outside of school or in the hallways where it's not something that teachers can see and detect. I think that social media has definitely increased bullying and the fact that it can be turned on at all times. And so that gives the perpetrator access to their victims 24/7. And unfortunately that, I think, makes mental health issues even worse for teenagers during this time period.
Whenever I was a freshman, we had just performed for the pep rally, and I was in my guard uniform, and an upperclassman passed me and called me faggot.
I think most of our bullying here probably happens either via social media or in the bathrooms or places where people just can't see it. In this day and age, if they're not comfortable with telling somebody, there's still a lot of anonymous features. Like, I know there's the one where you can anonymously text the Officer Grzybowski. We have the Safe to Say something, and that's a nationwide, I think, or Pennsylvania. But again, there's a lot of anonymous things you can text from your phone, and so it doesn't come back to you. So you could even pretend like, oh, I saw so-and-so doing this to so-and-so, and you could really be the, like if Abbie bullies Mrs. Detweiler can be like, I saw Abbie bullying Mrs. Detweiler, but they don't know it's coming from me because they have all the anonymous things.
Not a big fan. I think bullying is incredibly challenging and hurtful, just awful thing that happens in, unfortunately, pretty much every aspect of school, the workplace, all over the place. But it's terrible. That phrase of sticks and stones is certainly not true. I think words can be incredibly damaging. I think bullying, so I think the most important part first is to understand that what bullying is. And the definition, according to the handbook and most agreed upon, research, is that bullying is a continued long-term, multiple incident, kind of aggravated situation. I think more often than not, what I experience here at the high school level is bullying that is really difficult to catch, prove, and to deter. A lot of it happens through social media. A lot of it happens in an undercurrent as opposed to overtly. We don't have as many situations, not to say we never do, but we don't have as many situations as, somebody shoving somebody into a locker. And bullying connected to somebody's race and ethnicity is hateful, and is unnecessary and is horrific. And I think that that's a piece that alarms me significantly and concerns me, because these are not things that are acceptable in the greater society. They're not things that are acceptable in a workplace. They're not things that are acceptable in college. And if we can't get students to get a handle on that while they're in high school, there are significant long-term repercussions that can happen. So that alarms me too.